Welcome to Wednesdays with Wayne, and I'm here with Doug from South County Landscaping. And Doug, you and I go back to like 1985.
Yep, first time I met you.
A long time ago. We are actually in his backyard retreat. This is an amazing space. I know at some point in time we were involved a little bit with the plantings.
Yep.
I know you've done this in many stages. How many years have you?
This has been 22 years in the making.
Okay. And you've been developing the space. It's also at the place of your business.
Correct.
As well. So if somebody does stop by the business, they can kind of see it, see some of your handiwork. This is a beautiful space. Let's start with this outdoor kitchen, which is just over the top. You do a lot of cooking here, a lot of entertaining.
Yes, I do a lot of cooking out here. I love it out here.
That's great. I noticed that you've got some private some seating over here, which is really cool. It's a nice big space. Let's take a walk through the garden. This water feature is really great. You guys built this, and you've also told me that you've rebuilt this a couple times.
Yes, we built the main pond first. Then my daughter got married. We built the stream for her wedding reception here. Then we had a wedding reception here. We built the stream for her.
Wonderful. You've had a couple weddings here.
We've had three weddings here. We had 2 receptions and one wedding and reception. We have up to 320 people here.
Wow. So this space can fit up to 320 people. And because it's designed so nicely, you've got these little private spaces that each group can kind of go to and so forth. I'm loving this pathway. These are very large flagstones. The scale of this is very appropriate. It's really great. You've also put like a hardener between the stones.
Like a gator dust like in there.
That is fantastic. I love the boulder outcroppings. The plantings are very effective. You've been developing the plantings though over the years, haven't you?
We changed everything out.
That's one thing people sometimes don't understand. They think that like you plant and then like 40 years later you should still have the same plants, and it really doesn't work that way, does it?
I have changed so much out of here.
Yeah, and especially on the perennial layers and things like that, they're always coming out with new plants. I'm loving some of these combinations. It is July and you're showing a lot of color here. Not only do you have it with the shrubs like the hydrangeas and some of the allium, you've got some coreopsis, a lot of great color here, but you've accented it with containers and some annual color as well. I think this mix of things is just fantastic. Again, another little dining area. The pergola in the background, you said back in the day
It came from our pond show. We did a small pergola out in the pond show. We put that up there then.
For people who go way back, we did some great displays at those pond shows. And let's kind of take it through here. I think you've got this private little bar area, which I'm loving. This is great. So you set up bar here.
Actually, that bar is made from an old barn we tore down on 97th and Randolph.
Wow, that's really cool. And again, one more little space over there so people can get a drink and sit down and relax.
Yep.
That is fantastic. The space is really, really beautiful. Let's take one final look over here. I think you said this is one of your favorite views of the entire garden. It's where the waterfall kind of comes down, the stream kind of connects, and this is just an absolutely beautiful view of the entire space. What can you tell me just a little briefly about the pond itself?
We pump 20,000 gallons an hour here. Everything comes down to the infinity edge. All of our pumps are down in here a pit. There's 3 big pumps down there, and we have another pump over there that pump different waterfalls. I mean, once we put this infinity edge in, it eliminated a lot of our work.
This is just an absolutely beautiful space that you've created over a 20-year period. I think people got to realize this all takes time. You do some fantastic work, so it is a pleasure that you're sharing this outdoor paradise with us. So, Doug, thank you very much.
Thank you for coming.
And thank you for joining Wednesdays with Wayne, sponsored by Niemeyer's Landscape Supply. And remember, beautiful landscapes start here.